What's happening, man? Grind Time Midwest. I'm your host, Sonny Bamboo. We're back. Windy City Takeover live from the basement in Chicago, Illinois. For this next battle, I got to my right, George Jetson.
What's up, y'all? George Jetson, Minneapolis. Get at me.
All right. To my left, Epidemic.
What's up? Epidemic, I hate you fucks. I'm about to get at you.
GrindTimeNow.com. Calling it here, right? It's tails. All right, we got Craig. We got Jetson first. Hold it down. We good to go? All right, whenever you're ready, man.
All right, check it. Now, the first dude I was lined up to face more or less dodged a murder. You just showed up to die in his place. You're the dude out the army's entire brigade will sacrifice himself and dive on the grenade. Well, how unfortunate. Sorry, bitch, you're not gonna get awarded with a Purple Heart for this. See, this dude's just getting chewed up. Anyway, used to be his tits were huger, till he lost weight and won it all, competing on the show The Biggest Loser. Must want to defend the title by putting grind time in his future. But that shouldn't be too tough. When he was younger, he wasn't even rapping. This dude was just rocking out. That's why he loves iced tea, not for high rollers, but for body count. And now MCing's what you're talking about? How about you devote more time to being a father, pal? Because, yo, in hip-hop, you got the mainstream, then you got the underground. But it's like this dumb motherfucker got his shovel out, dug a whole nother tunnel down, and that shit just wasn't found by anyone around. Those are the reasons why you're old and undiscovered now.
Hold it down. Get him, bro. Hold it down. Yeah, whenever you're ready, man.
Rappers like you are the reason we're the least respected region. So I told Sonny I would beat him just to keep the brackets even. I'm the flesh-eating, test-cheating, misguided cretin that'll get you to trust me enough before I give you a beating. See, I always keep it one up. And the voices inside my head, they won't shut the fuck up. I keep it raw and uncut. You dumb fuck, and I'll have you eating shit like 2 girls in 1 cup. I barely know them. What's with all the animosity when I see bugs on the wall and think people talk to me? Probably. I'm psychotic, so I don't give a fuck, honestly. So blame it on the alcohol or the falling economy. Shit. I'll saw your flesh and bone, then shit on your porch and disrespect your home. But I think that you're cool, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Drive to Minnesota and throw your body in Lake Calhoun.
Time! All right, round 2, let's go. Jetson, it's on you, man.
All right, this is an epidemic no one's ever sweated. I mean, I guess it hasn't spread yet, but been around 34 years and still has yet to... No one has yet to catch it. Man, that's just pathetic. But yo, if this guy's like an epidemic, then I'll be the latest technological advances in modern medicine. So this battle you will never win. Because as I get more intelligent, you need redevelopment just to change, come back, and then you're getting killed again. So be careful, dude. Nowadays, it's not much trouble taking care of you. But check it. When it comes to rapping, you could never move a crowd, play a show, or make them rock. Because when you say hey, they say no. And when you tell them hip, they're screaming stop. It's probably because you rap like the largest size vagina there is. And the day this old pussy gets signed in the biz is also when natural light won't exist because the planets will realign and they'll shift, causing a giant eclipse. But he still relies on the wish that his prime's gonna hit. Or maybe we could rewind the time really quick and have it be 1999 in this bitch. Please, you're like a huge turd when I'm trying to shit. You got me wondering when the fuck will this piece of crap finally quit?
Time! Let's go.
Now little boy George loves swallowing swords and goes down on men in the backseat of his mother's Ford. He spends all day searching for gay internet porn, spanking the monkey. Now they call him Curious George. And Curious George loves to go to the gay club dressed in dragon makeup with his panties all caked up. He can't get a lap dance till his credit card's paid up, so he uses his rent money to get teabagged and face fucked. Georgie Porgy loves all male gay orgies and tries to stay horny with Red Bull and 40s. Even if you think I suck and the rest of you don't support me, I know that life goes on. Go ahead and ask Corky. Shit. So take a minute to rewrite your verse, but it might get worse. And I honestly don't know what his life is worth. He's the type that writes in church, takes hikes, and likes to flirt with guys that are a nice size and girth.
Oh! Thank you. Third round. Let's go. Hold it down. Let's go.
This is what happens when someone tries to look fly, but they're behind on the times. But for real, dude, I thought battle rapping you'd quit surely once you hit your mid-30s. But shit, man, the only time you spitting it's sick is when customers are getting you pissed with their bitching and shit. And him being at the end of his wits lets out a rip, a phlegm that'll stick to the McChicken they get. But for real, I can't help that my raps are way more fresher than this jalapeno peppers, except the only hot shit out of him is after a dude eats a pot of mama's chili. But I'm gonna take it way back to when he got here after treading water for 50 hours along U.S.'s borders, went ashore and quick explored it, only to get deported back to Puerto Rico for it. But now he's back as an illegal Latino, pushing a rusted black El Camino with a late started rap and still claiming that he can be dope. Well, let it be known that I'm gonna damage your ego. I bet this Spanish bilingual would rather rap against me though and keep getting battered by gringos before ever going back to his people. Now just stop rapping for real.
Time.
Let's go. Mexican, by the way. So. All right. When I got here, the first person I saw was George, and I'm like, George, what'd I have to see him for? See, he was in his notebook. I thought he was studying his written shit. But then he looked at me and said, I'm drawing a liger, you idiot. Now, you are not hip-hop. You are not hip-hop because I say so. Napoleon, you know that everyone votes for Pedro. Shit, you're a lame. Hold it down. You're a lame fuck. So it's time to lace those moon boots up and put your game up. See, you want to battle me? You got to be persistent. If you said something good, I guess I already missed it. I didn't know redheaded stepchildren actually existed. MC and rapper. And right here is the difference. See, I'll be honest. It took me a long time to be inspired. But I didn't want to be on that cartoon shit because I thought that shit was tired. But if I was Mr. Spacely, I think I'm feeling wired, so excuse me, y'all, I gotta do this. Jetson, you're fired!
What's up, everybody? This is Ange 13, one of the battles here at the Grind Time Battle in Chicago. I don't even know why we talking about that first battle. George was dope, granted. Epidemic was a whole lot doper. Because, I don't know if he did his research. I think he did his research. It kind of shows. But so did George. But George, his digs weren't the cuts wasn't as sharp as they could be. I think Epidemic's going to be the one to beat in this battle. So we'll see. We will see.
Yo, it's your boy Bird rapping Chi-Town. Definitely, hands down, winner Epidemic. George Jetson had him in the first round a little bit. But hands down, Mad Persona from my man Epidemic. He's the winner, hands down.
Street Trap from Chicago. Have to give it to Epidemic, definitely. First round was kind of up in the air with George Jetson. He had a nice little the underground line. That was pretty nice, but convincingly. And in the second and third round, he started stuttering a little too much, so he kind of messed up. So Epidemic all the way on that one.
What's up, y'all? It's Spugs Adams. The man, the myth, all that shit. But anyway, Epidemic whooped ass. Rappers, you gotta remember your raps. Because the other dude had some ill raps, but he couldn't remember the shits. He went, that was ugly. But yo, Epidemic, yeah.
J-Dub from Bandit Productions, musicdealers.com. The battle was straight. George Jetson started off cool, but in the end, Epidemic smashed him through all 3 rounds.
Before I forget, Volume 3, Staying Alive, don't miss it. We got a decision for this last battle. Hold it down real quick. I got the decision between George Jetson and Epidemic. This time, 5 out of 5 judges went with Epidemic. Give it up for both of you.